Welcome to your daily focus for August the 16th, 2016. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. We almost had a card fly out there. So before we begin, thank you. Thank you so much for your kindness, your support, your loving, positive support. Thank you so much, truly. So let's find out what the energy is going to be for us today. The Fool. New paths opening up. The Lovers. And the Nine of Cups. Well, very strong, beautiful, uplifting cards, aren't they? You better get an angel card to go with all this, to complement this in some way, hopefully, instead of contradict. I think we could all use just a beautiful, easygoing, loving day, which is kind of what these cards represent. My goodness, the cards are all over the place. 58, honesty. So 8 plus 5 is 13, which would be a 4, which is our balance, our foundations. So let's start with the Fool. The Fool. The Fool is us within the tarot card deck. The Fool is us starting out on our journey in life, walking a path, excited, wanting to build our own self-confidence, our own worth, our own value, to manifest our dreams, our desires, and to take risks, to move forward, to not show fear. Remember, when the younger you are, the easier this is to remember, the no fear clause. We were going to live forever, or at least that's how I felt in teen years, young adulthood, like I had forever. And so I could take risks because nothing bad would happen. And we can all say, as we look back on our path, that if you would have told me that that was going to be my path, I would have laughed in your face. It doesn't usually work out the way we plan it when we first step off that cliff. But it does lead to adventure, to new dreams, new possibilities, new ways of going forward. Then we have the Lovers right in the middle. So now this could be our love, our passion, our desires, what motivates us. It could be somebody in our life. It could be growing the bonds deeper. So August the 16th, 2016 would be a 6 because yesterday was a 5. So it being a 6, it's about nurturing. It's about love. It's about deepening bonds. Growing our dreams. Being of service. And then we have the Nine of Cups, which is our wish card. So this is our hopes, our dreams, our desires. How we want to fill that cup. What kind of joy do we want in our life? What kind of happiness? What is our definition of happiness? What is yours? What is your definition of happiness? Not the big, huge, expansive dream, but what would bring you happiness? What's the first thing that you would see around you to know that you are in the right place, are going in the right direction, are surrounded by the right people, are in the right profession, career, lifestyle? What would bring in happiness? Because that's the question, because we're going forward. We have to be honest with ourselves on this. It can't be somebody else's dream. It can't be a picture you saw in a magazine. It has to be yours. You need to own it. And you need to be honest about what you are willing to sacrifice in order to make that dream a reality. Whether it is time or energy or money, What are you willing to do to really fill that cup up to the brim, to have it overflowing? What is that passion, that dream, that desire? What is the new path you are stepping onto? And actually, I had a comment, I think it was in Libra, and I'll have to get back there and explain to them. They said that, new beginnings and desires and dreams must be like a mantra for tarot card readers. And, I'm sorry, but I haven't always preached this beautiful new pathway opening up to us. It's been a hard road of struggles for the last 4 years for the majority of us, growing and learning. Okay, as Saturn moved through Scorpio and then Mars just came through Scorpio again. I mean, that was hard energy. That was deep. That was transformative. That was the death and the rebirth. And I don't know too many people that are without struggle during that time period where their lives altered in some way or another, sometimes very dramatically. But now is the energy of new opportunities, of stepping back into desires and dreams. It's not something that we just say, it's we're all feeling the same energy. So, the new beginnings are forming in our life. And as the planets move through the sky, it grows, it matures, and we need to help develop it, nurture it, love it, have passion, determination to fill that cup. And we have to be honest with ourselves about what we are willing to move into, what we are willing to move away from, what doors perhaps we need to close, what things we need to change in our life. We have a full moon coming up. That is all about completions, ending paths, closing doors, manifestation of earlier seeds that were planted to go to the next level. So once the full moon goes through, then we start looking at the new moon and where we are going to plant those new seeds. Where are we going to plant that new adventure? And right now, we get to change our lives. We have the control. Okay, the Fool is the biggest card here, right? He's the strongest, and he's talking about new beginnings. So we have the full moon coming up. Some say it's an eclipse, some say not. Some say partial. I think it's a partial eclipse, but it's an eclipse nonetheless. And it's going to transform us. It's going to move us to new beginnings. It's going to allow us to step into that energy. But we have to be honest with ourselves. We're being given a period of time here to look at what we really need to address in our life so that we can go forward. How we nurture those dreams. So expect the aha moments, expect the epiphanies to come your way in how to move forward. To plan your plan. And even though we are going towards new energy, remember that in a couple of weeks' time, we're going to have Mercury going retrograde on us. So we're going to start feeling that energy. So we may take a little bit of action right now. But I think then we'll need to hold off a little bit before actually stepping into the new beginnings. So for those of you who have planned hard, worked hard, this is when you get the aha moments of how to make it come together and to take action perhaps. For the majority of us, we are in the planning stages now. We're seeing where we can go. We're seeing what has been holding us back. We're seeing the false fears we have hidden inside of us, holding us back. So we need to be honest about that. What is the fear? What is the wall? Why is the wall there? How is it protecting me? Do I need that protection going forward? Can I tear down that wall? Let's see what our wise animals have to say today. So, I think today is just a beautiful, uplifting day for us, but we need to be honest with ourselves. This is looking at our dreams, loving what we want to become, what we want to create in our life, what we want to step into in our life. Believe that it can be ours. Figure out truly what you want in that cup, what your definition of happiness is going forward. It doesn't have to be gigantic, just as long as it brings you happiness. Blessings, the turkey. We haven't had the turkey yet, have we? Blessings, gratitude, and thanks. Feeling grateful and not expressing it is like wrapping a present and not giving it. It is the perfect opportunity to create peace within your soul so that the gratitude is pure and that there is forgiveness from the past by looking at the now and then creating the future. So let's reread that, because that was a lot of past, present, and future all wrapped up into one, wasn't it? It is a perfect opportunity to create peace within your soul so that the gratitude is pure and that there is forgiveness from the past by looking at the now and then creating the future. Begin a new tradition. Maybe create a gratitude tree and write down a few things that you are grateful for each day and hang it on the tree as a reminder. Go around your dinner table and express thanks, not just on Thanksgiving. Create a gratitude journal. Whatever way you want to express your gratitude to spotlight your blessings. Do it so that there is a constant reminder around you, so that you can see that you are blessed, even when you feel otherwise. Turkey is a wise one, isn't he? I love that last part. Do things like writing down what you are grateful for, saying out loud a murmur of thanks to somebody who has helped you or is just there in your life. We do this as a constant reminder that you can see you are blessed, that you are deserving, even when you feel otherwise, even when the fear inside of you tells you not to go in that direction. Now remind yourself today, consistently, how blessed you are. And that might be the honesty you need. That might be the security, the foundation that gives you the new aha moments, the new ways to go forward, the new understanding of your path, the clarity, the determination. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.